Hello, and welcome to this week's homework how-to. Cool. Okay, so this week we're going to be going over the assignments that are due. There was one that was due yesterday at the end of the day on Friday, and then there is one more assignment that's going to be due on Tuesday of next week. So we're going to start in reverse chronological order. We're going to begin with the understanding satire assignment, which is due on Tuesday. So for this assignment, you have two options to show your understanding of this concept, this technique, satire. The first option is to analyze an existing work of satire. So this is picking out a work of satire that is already in the world. This could be an Onion article, it could be a Key and Peele sketch, it could be an SNL sketch, it could be story like Gulliver's Travels, which I'm pretty sure is a work of satire. In any case, you are going to pick out that work, analyze it using the rhetorical triangle, and then write a paragraph or more talking about the choices that the writer makes and the purpose of that text. So I'm going to show you that assignment on Google Classroom so we can get a little bit in depth about the expectations for that, but that is the gist of option number one. For option number two, you are creating your own work of satire. So this could be a fictional article or a story, a short story, a short play. This could be a mini film if you wanted to direct something, or a comic strip. But you are using satire, the technique, to poke fun at a real world subject and to reveal the flaws that are a part of that subject or that are associated with that subject. So that is the understanding satire assignment. The second assignment, which was due yesterday, I think most of you have turned it in at this point, was your Rhetoric of Climate Change project. For this assignment, you are using propaganda to make a statement about climate change. So picking a topic related to climate change and using your rhetoric skills to present an effective message to a wide audience on the topic of climate change. Let's go to Google Classroom so that I can show you these two assignments. The first one that we're going to be looking at is the Understanding Satire assignment, which once again is due on Tuesday. So I'm going to hop over to the instructions. All right, so there are two documents here attached to the Google Classroom assignment. If you are doing prompt number one, which is the analyzing satire prompt, you're going to work in this document and you're going to be, showing your understanding of satire first by filling out this double rhetorical triangle. So to review very quickly, the purpose of this double rhetorical triangle is to sort of illustrate how satire functions. So with satire, there are two rhetorical situations. The outer triangle, right, is the real world situation. So we have the real speaker. So that's the writer or the creator of whatever piece of satire you're looking at. We have the real world audience, so potential readers or potential viewers. And then we have the subject or topic that they're actually talking about. Maybe the satire is about police officers, right? But instead of talking about police officers, they illustrate police officers as pigs, right? So the fictional subject or topic might be pigs, but the real world subject or topic is police officers. If we want to get really concrete with an example of the use of satire, some of you might have read Animal Farm at some point during your education, right? In Animal Farm, there are legitimately pigs on the farm, and those pigs are meant to represent sort of the elite of the socialist governments. So we're thinking of Trotsky, we're thinking of Lenin. These are the leaders who brought communism to Russia, who had all of these promises, right? And some of them did intend to keep those promises, but given the relationships of power between those leaders. Some took control and asserted power in a way that was corrupt. So we have those real world leaders, right, that Animal Farm is discussing, but the fictional subject or topic is pigs on a farm, sort of taking control of the entire farm. So that's one illustration of the fictional subject or topic versus the real world subject or topic. And then in the middle, we have our purpose, which is the same as usual, and whatever context is related to this rhetorical situation. So you're going to fill out the triangle, answer these questions related to ethos, pathos, and logos, and then you're going to write your paragraph or more, sort of analyzing the satire that you've chosen on the bottom here on the second sheet. So that is prompt number 1. If you're doing prompt number 2, you're starting out by creating your satire. So you're thinking about the subject that you want to poke fun at, and then you are doing it. You are either creating, a short story or a film or whatever it is to poke fun at that real world subject. And then when you fill out your triangle, you're going to show what the real world subject you are talking about is, who your reader audience is, who you are as the speaker and writer, and then how you use satire is going to go in the middle. So what's the fictional subject slash topic of your satire? What's your fictional reader slash audience? Who is your fictional speaker or writer? This might be the same. The fictional speaker and writer might be you, and the real world speaker and writer might be you. It sort of depends on how your satire functions, and then whatever context is important or relevant to know. And same as in the other assignment, you're going to fill out this chart for ethos, pathos, and logos. So that is that assignment. Those are the instructions. If you have further questions, definitely feel free to email me. The next thing that I want to go over is the propaganda poster, which was due on Friday. It's in the classwork section, but I'm just going to click on it here. There's one assignment where you'll turn in your rhetorical triangle after you've completed the project, and then the actual project itself is listed here. I definitely recommend that you take a look at the different examples of posters that other students have created in the past. This might give you some inspiration for creating your own. These can be made digitally, so you could use a program like Easily, which is a free poster creation program. It's spelled EASEL.LY. Or you could use PowerPoint or Google Draw. If you wanted to create this on a piece of paper and then scan it or take a picture of it, like this student did, you're also free to do that. But take a look at the examples. The goal is to use the 3 rhetorical appeals, ethos, logos, and pathos, to make a statement about climate change and create a visual slogan to go along with it. I highly recommend checking out the packet that I've attached to this assignment that explains the directions. There are also some planning sheets in this document to sort of help you out as you come up with your idea for this poster. Okay, that is it for the assignments from week 5. I'm going to close out this video here. Hopefully you can wipe your hands together and say that you're done at the end of this weekend. Also, next to this video, I'm going to post 2 videos for my co-teacher for my period 2 and 3 classes, Ms. Nyholm, which most of you know, or whom most of you know. Those videos are going to go over 2 satirical videos and how Ms. Nyholm analyzed them using that double rhetorical triangle. So if you're still confused about how to use that double rhetorical triangle, I highly advise that you take a look at those 2 videos. All right, that is it from me. I voted today. It's on this side, so here's some fun propaganda for you. Encourage whoever's at home to vote as well. Have a great day, and I will see you on Monday.